Hey G fans, Gojifan1000 here. This is actually my first Q&A video and I just wanted to make it very special. Thank you guys for participating in the Q&A and leaving your comments there. And if you're lucky, you might get a shout out in this video. Don't feel bad if you don't get a shout out. I'll eventually shout out you guys later or in a separate video. Alright, on to business. I'm going to be doing Q&As, probably not consistent. I ain't doing that whole thing about like I do it each weekend or some. I'll just do a Q&A whenever I feel like it, whenever I get enough comments and questions, and I don't know, whatever. Alright, up to the first question. From my boy Joseph, also known as ConfusedAngel 68. He asks, who is your favorite Dragon Ball Z character and who would beat them? So I gotta say my favorite character's gotta be Super Saiyan Blue Vegito from Dragon Ball Super. I know it's not Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball Super is the closest thing. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta was an awesome character, and the way he kicks the monster's ass, it was awesome. And I think the person that would be a match for him is Super Saiyan Blue Broly, cause imagine that. Super Saiyan Blue 1.5. Imagine it. Alright, on to the next question. From my boy Sam, also known as Nardy. Shoutouts to Nardy. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. What is your favorite version of Godzilla? I'd go with 2001 Godzilla because he has a unique backstory from any other Godzilla. It turns out he's like the past souls from the people in World War II all combined into one entity. He's like a demon, evil Godzilla, and that's why I like him so much. He is ruthless. He has killed guardians and gods. That's what I like about him. Alright, next question. From my girl, Abigail, what's up? She asked, how did you come up with such great art? Miss you, boo. Aw, that's sweet. And the way I came up with my art, this is actually a photo from what I was able to draw when I was like 6 or 7. Yeah, I was this good. So, how I came up with all this artwork, how I became so good, I practiced. I practiced a bit. Well, I wouldn't say practice because I didn't like practice on one thing. I was like just going at it, just drawing whatever I felt like, and it was great. This is what I drew this year. You know, Godzilla 2016, a few paintings and stuff that I had, and yeah, I just came to love Godzilla and just do my art with it. I don't know, I'm just skilled at this. I really like it. I really like drawing all the time. Alright, next question from my boy Miguel up at my school. He asked me, do you have any tips for starting a YouTube channel? Okay, here's what you gotta do. All you gotta do is get a catchy name, a good logo, a good mascot, some ridiculous ideas for videos. You need to have a stupid logo like this, or something. You need something to get you out there, and you have to look like Markiplier. You know, he always has his maximum efficiency on, and you have to have really cool concept arts and ideas. Just basically do whatever you want on your own YouTube channel. It's all about you, man. Alright, next question from my boy Peter, also known as Young Force Vlogs. He asked me, who is that friend of yours? I think his name is Peter, and can you ask him why he's so sexy? Okay. Peter is actually a person that starred in one of my videos called The Masked Avenger versus, or like The Masked Crusader versus Sir Twinkle. Look, this is what Peter looks like. This is what he looks like. And if Peter's watching this, he's gonna be convinced this is him. This is him. He is, ugh. Alright, my boy Navi over here, he asked me, what is your favorite anime and what made you start your YouTube channel? Alright, so like my favorite anime is like a tie between 7 Deadly Sins and Dragon Ball Z. 7 Deadly Sins because Bon. I don't know if you can see him yet, I don't know, between Meliodas and Deanne's hair, but Bon is one of the coolest characters I've ever seen, and I really wish they had like another season so I can watch it. On the other hand, Dragon Ball Super is one of my favorite animes. I usually watch it all the time. There isn't one episode I haven't missed. And I don't know, either filler episodes that I haven't missed. It's a really good show, and it's also because of Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. I gotta give them thanks to that. Thank you, Toriyama. And on to the other question, which was how I started my YouTube channel. How I started it was just my passion and love for Godzilla, and that's what gave me the inspiration to make this channel. As you can see in the background, I just love Godzilla content, and that's why I made this channel. Alright, next question from, oh, this one's from my brother. He said, who would win in a fight, King Kong or King Caesar? Now that's a very good question. I've never really thought about thinking, or like, either of these two fighting, but I don't know, like the Clash of Two Kings, I guess King Kong has electric powers, King Caesar, he can like, you can shoot a laser beam into his eye and he can shoot it out the other. So like, in feats of strength and agility, I'd say I have to give a victory to King Caesar. He has claws, the reverse beam attack, and just, I don't know, he's just badass. Alright, next question from my brother again. He asked, how did you put special effects in your videos? Simple, I use Viva Video. Look it up! Alright, next question from Godzilla1000. What is your favorite Godzilla movie? Oh yeah, shoutouts to Godzilla1000. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. And I gotta say, my favorite movie is Shin Gojira. I'm not saying this because it's the only Godzilla movie I've seen in theaters, but I just love it because it introduces a new, unique version of Godzilla. This one's indestructible. He has like a unique beam attack. I just love this guy. This guy is awesome, and I really like to see another movie with him in it, or like another form of him. Alright, that's all the questions I have for today. Thank you for participating in the Q&A. If one of your comments didn't get answered in this Q&A, I'll probably do it in another video. Otherwise, stay Big G fans. Love you all, and enjoy the background music.